My fellow deities, I have a story to tell you. So, as I was sitting down, right? I'm sorry if this is loud. I need to get the point across how angry I am. I was sitting down, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes ago, and I went on this whole tangent about how I was broke, I had no money, and I needed to capture a giant gold slime, and that was going to be the premise for my entire video. So I went, and I did all the steps, and I saw the gold slime, and I went to see if I was still recording 45 minutes after, and I wasn't. So, believe me when I say, I'm very angry right now. Very angry. Now, it may not look it, given the fact of my generally calm demeanor, but I am fuming right now. I am so unbelievably angry. I didn't even want to record this video anymore. I was like, you know what? I'll just push it off to a later date. But no! No, I will persevere, and we will record this video. I'm going to go about my day, and I'm going to explain the steps that it took to get the gold slime, and you're going to like it. Alright? Now, thank you for listening. I, as you have heard in my very angry voice, I wanted to get a giant gold slime, which, if you have been a part of this series for any amount of time, you know what a gold slime is. A gold slime is like a mythical slime that only appears sometimes. And their favorite food, something that not many people know, because they don't know that they even had a favorite food, is the gilded ginger. The gilded ginger, if you didn't know, spawns only twice in the glass desert a day, I believe. I don't fully remember. I could fact check that, but I'm too miffed. Can't do that. So, what I did was, I went searching for golden gingers, and throughout the month, I found 5. And I used one of them with a Master Gordo snare, which guarantees a Gordo who favors the food that you use, and I put it in the glass desert with the gilded ginger for a gold slime to appear. And a gold slime did appear. He's right there. I could go see him right now and do that, and I was going to before I realized, wait, how long have I been recording? And then I realized that I wasn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this first portion of the episode, because I'm angry, into a chicken episode. I don't want to. This is a punishment to myself, my past self, for not hitting that record button. This is... I didn't want to do this. I brought this on myself. Okay? So we're just going to have to bear with me. I'm sorry that if this is loud, future Phoebus. If your editing is absolutely god-awful because of my loud voice, I sincerely apologize. Past Phoebus, telling you, future Phoebus, I am sorry. Past Phoebus, for this point in time, is not sorry for not hitting the record button. I could for sure say that. But, I am sorry. I'm gonna be the bigger me and say that I'm sorry. So, now that I've calmed down, now that my voice is in an adequate volume so that they can bring back the decibel level to a normal state, I'm going to explain to you something. While I was having these revelations of, I need to organize my ranch more, I realized that I was going through chickens like absolutely crazy. And I also realized, hey, I have this entire plethora of chickens that I've never used. Why not just use those? So I put 2 and 2 together, literally, and now I'm putting the chickens together in the same silo so that they can be used by anyone on my ranch. Now you may say, that is a really smart idea, and I thank you. I thank you for that. I think, if my math is correct, which it's usually not, but we're going to do some math anyway, we have 6 ranches, right? And we have 3 different types of chickens to use. So that's 2 2 corrals per chicken. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take all of the drones offline just for a second. Or not all the drones, but the drone that controls food management offline just for a second so that I will be able to do what I need. What we're also going to do is we're going to get rid of these stony hens. Or, not get rid of them, but like, I mean, we could. Let me do some more math here in my head, or out loud, so that you guys know what I'm doing. I have 14 hens. That's not going to fit in 6, because 6 times 2 is 12. So, I'm going to have to put 2 stony hens in each of these, and then 3 in one of them. But first, I'm going to get rid of all of the hens, just so that I don't have any more problems. Because if you know me, I hate problems, and I've had a lot of problems this time. And I also have to do research on what kind of slimes like each type of chicken. The briar hens are favored by the boom slime, and I know for a fact that I have boom slimes, so the briars will go to those. And they'll also go to maybe the pinks, because the pinks don't seem to have a favorite. Getting the briar hen out of the way, the painted hen is favored by the tangle slimes, which I have none of. So that's going to be just up for grabs, which is fine. I was already feeding everyone chickens that they didn't like anyway, so it's all good. And the regulars are favored by no one. So the briarhead is the only one that's going to be giving me money, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. I do not care. I do not care. Now, what I also wanted to do, and which I don't know if I will do because this chicken moving may take a lot of time up during this episode. What I also wanted to do was go through the entire world, which already saying this out loud is not going to happen, and collect all of the, like, treasure pods, or treasure crackers, or cracker pods. I don't remember the name, nor do I really care at this point. And go through and get all the ones that I missed, which is a tedious task to begin with, even if I wasn't recording. I'll grant you that, but I do think that that would also be a good use of my time if I don't have any time to use. I still want everyone to be very clear I am very angry and suppressing my anger through my usual smiley self. I don't get angry, though. I get annoyed. That's the difference between me and, like, a lot of people that I know. I get annoyed. I don't get angry. I don't get, I'm gonna beat you to a pulp angry. I get, like, now why would you do that? Why? That's a stupid thing to do. Why would you do that? I get that kind of annoyed. I don't get, like, red face, steam coming out of ears, cartoon angry. And I've never met anyone that has, but I just assume that people do. I'm a very kind, well-mannered person, and when something doesn't go my way, I'm usually okay about it, but not when I've been talking to you for 30 minutes, and you just decide to, not recording. Can't do that. That's stupid. That's stupid. I'm sorry, Future Phoebus, if this is messing up the recording. I know for a fact it is, because I'm Future Phoebus. This is messing up the recording. I am 100% sorry. Well, like 98%, maybe. But I am sorry. Sorrier than I was when I was doing other things. I am very, 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 very sorry. Rant aside, I think it's time that I start putting chickens in silos. I'm going to put 25. I'm going to put 25 chickens in the silos that they're made for, so that once I turn on the drone again, they can actually do their job. Because I don't want to deprive them of, like, working. That's mean. Why would I do that? I just want to not have myself work so hard. Now, you may be asking yourself, Phoebus, is there any method to the madness on where you're putting these chickens? No, I'm the only one that I had to pay attention to was the briars, and then everything else is basically random. I don't really have a method. but it's just I'm too. Again, I don't get angry. I don't get angry, and I make it a point to not get angry. But I am annoyed. I'm very annoyed. Very, 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 very annoyed. You are fully operational. Good. Now, I'm going to go to sleep, because I already did everything. And I'm going to go to sleep and see if Gordos despawn. Okay, they do not. That is good. Okay, so since Gordos don't despawn, I just checked. I'm going to sleep, do everything again, and then at the end, when I go to the sand desert for my final destination, I will pop the Gold Gordo. Now, for those of you that weren't watching my recording that got deleted, there's a special way to catch a Gold Gordo. You have to first get a Master Gordo Snare, which guarantees... Okay, so where was I? Master Snare had to have a specific sort of food. Master Snare guarantees the slime that loves the food. You have to put it in an area secluded with slimes, and then secluded from slimes so that the gold slimes don't like mix in with the other slimes that want to eat their food. You have to have a lot of food on you, doesn't really matter what kind. And then you also want extra gildeds because they will give you extra gold quartz. Did I miss anything? Oh, and one more thing, of course. You need 3 extra gilded gingers, I think, to pop the Gold Gordo. You need 3 of them. I have 4 right now, and I would have had more if I had actually continued searching the Glass Desert, but I realized that my recording wasn't recording, so I didn't do that. I have 4 and 1 extra so that I can give it to one of the gold slimes so that it gives me 5 gold quartz. It's always good to have extra stuff, just in case. And I'm also going to use these mint mangoes, not for any particular reason, but only because I have a lot of them. And you always want as many foods as you can, because then once you're out, and then you have to sadly watch as all of the gold slimes disappear from view, and then you feel a deep sadness inside. And no one wants to feel a deep sadness inside now, do they? No. And there he is. I'm going to come back for you guys later. Now, if only I could remember, I had this whole shtick, I think it was 10 minutes, about me trying to get up there. Oh, I also installed, I didn't actually say this in the prior recording, but I installed these calming bells in areas with dangerous slime so that I could just pop something near it, and then it'll calm them down. It would be pretty cool if I ran into a gilded ginger on the way to my thing. And the way you could sense what a gilded ginger is like, when a gilded ginger is nearby, is they make this like key jangling sound, I think. You can never remember, or I can never remember rather, what exactly they sound like, because there are many jangling things in the Glass Desert. There's mosaic slimes that do a little, and then there's the Glass Desert itself, which always does a little, like glass clanking together. There it is. There's the entrance, and I just had to do parkour. And then I think I had to do one more. Could I just... No, I could. Okay. I got a treasure pod from over there. I'm pretty sure there may be one up there. I'm not sure. 100%, I'm not sure. Ooh, that's it. I know it when I hear it. Yes! You know what? Although I lost 45 minutes of recording, that brings me some happiness. That kind of balances it out, I think. That shows you how much joy that just gave me, shows you how very rare those are. 2, 3, and then get ready for this. And then I say this was a very good haul. And I still have 1 Gilded Ginger left over. This is good, yes. Oh, I have 2 Gilded Gingers. They didn't take any of them. Oh, well, I could have had 10 extra, but I guess it's fine. So, now I have a problem of how I'm going to get to these. Or I could just come back. It's fine. I'll just come back. I don't want them to despawn. That's my only worry. But I think that they should be fine. I could also just dump my mint mangoes, and that should also fix the problem, but I don't know. But yeah, I've already forgotten that jingle sound, by the way. Oh, that was the bell. I've already forgotten the jingle sound that made. It's just, there's so many sounds. That door was closed. There's so many sounds in this game, like the jingle of the glass and the jingle of the mosaics, that I can never remember what specific sounds are. I know when I hear them. I know when I hear them because they're distinctly different, but I can never fully recall, which is annoying, but I've accepted it. But man, I was only joking when I said that I wanted to encounter one on the way here. Do you know how, like, improbable that is? Oh, there's a rock. You know how improbable that is? Very. It is very unlikely. That was highly eventful. I will say, this was an eventful day of recording. And I, not gonna lie, had a few heart attacks. Which is weird because I don't think I'm the age that I should be able to have heart attacks. But that just goes to show you. Sometimes when you're playing, when you want to play a nice, relaxing game, you get the exact opposite. 461! Are you insane? Man, you gotta sell when stocks are high. I mean, seriously. That is a record high.
Could you try again?
No, I won't try again, Siri. Thanks for asking. That is a record high. 421. Geez, I haven't seen it that high since Jeff Bezos bought gold stock. It's absolutely insane. But yes, this was a very good episode. I won't say, well, it's a very good episode. I won't say that it's a very good day. I won't say that it's a very good recording session. This has been a very good episode. This half has been pretty okay. I know that this isn't as long as I wanted it to be. I know that I may have to cut a lot of things out because I've just been so loud and angry. I get that. But, all in all, good day. 'Twas a good day. And it's days like this, it's days where I realize, man, Slime Rancher is just such a unique game. Because I don't think I'd been, like, I would be, well, if it's a story game, I would definitely be a lot angrier than I am right now that you missed all of that I didn't record. 100%. I remember days of Portal 1 where I would record and then realized I'm not recording because I was new to recording. And it's just something that can always happen. And it's something that I've come to terms with. But if I was playing a story game, like that was intense and I couldn't go back to the point where I had recorded, I would lose my everything. I think that I would just be so unbelievably mad. This is also a good example of why I have... Oh, I need way more pink boards. Ooh, this is a good example of why I have, like, separate things, because what I can just do is, I can just put these to the refinery, and over a day or two, I'll just have, like, an infinite amount of whatever ports I need. It is absolutely just perfect. It's a perfect system. Aside from the chickens. You guys eat chickens like fire eats... I don't even know. Not good. But I think I'm going to leave this episode here. If you deities have enjoyed my heart attacks and my anger, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Hopefully, it'll be better than this one. Sun's going down.